Morning guys, we are walking down to Florence Falls. It's our first stop in Litchfield National Park. We're super excited. 7 AM, the sun is about to come up. We were the only ones in the car park, so fingers crossed we've got it to ourselves. Hopefully we can take some really good footage. That's where we're headed.
It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart.
Bloody beautiful.
But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my.
That was absolutely beautiful. The water is such a nice temperature and it's actually colder when you get out of the water. So we're going to wrap it up here. It's about 8 o'clock. We've been here for about an hour or so. We still have the whole place to ourselves, which is why it is so worth it to just get up early, beat the crowds and have a place like this to yourself. So now we're going to go to Buley Rockhole, which is just a couple of k's down the road. You can actually walk to there from this car park as well, but it's early and we're still tired, so we're just going to drive there.
Yum, what's for brekkie?
Got some French toast happening.
Sweet. See how she did. Mmm.
Alright, we've arrived here at Buley Rockhole. It is absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to show you guys. Haha, just kidding. So we've just arrived at Buley Rockhole and it's really nice. So there's actually a few different levels of rock pools up there and then there's kind of big waterhole here. So we'll do a bit of a lap and see where the best spot to go for a dip is.
It's perfect for like if you want some privacy because there's a few different levels. You've got the level down the bottom there. That's a nice little pool that goes down a little river stream, and then you've got a few little lagoon type areas here, and it like separates everyone from each other. So it's pretty cool if you just want to hang out by yourselves. And then we haven't walked up the top yet, but there's a little rock hole up there where some other people are at the moment. Don't video the patties, they're a bit squished.
How good do these look?
Yum.
Kiss the cook.
That's it, don't forget it.
So we'll finish up lunch here and then I'm not really sure where we're going. I think it's called Tjaynera Falls. Not sure if you can swim there, but I think that's kind of next on the list, so should be good.
Walking to Tjaynera Falls, we had a cheeky caramel koala on the way here.
It's
Nothing like
a caramello koala.
What I say, a caramel?
Caramel koala.
It is a caramel koala.
It's a caramello koala.
So we're just taking the quick walk. I think it said 15 minutes, but they always over budget for those things.
No swimming at this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, gotta sweat it out.
Yeah, in the sun. Here we are at Tjaeteba.
We have arrived at Tjaeteba Falls. That's how you say it. And and it's a 2.7 kilometre return walk. We'll let you know in a bit how the walk goes. Pretty keen to get in the water after the last walk. It wasn't very impressive for that much effort. We'll see soon.
We made it. We have scored this place all to ourselves. This is what we've got. How beautiful is that? Cannot believe it. No one else is here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we thought it would have been pretty busy, and then, you know, maybe people will start to die off and we might have it to ourselves later. But this is just, oh, what a spot. So we'll probably spend the whole, bloody hell, the March flies. We'll probably spend the whole afternoon here because it is still so hot, and luckily there's actually a bit of shade over the pool, which is
What a way to finish off the day. This has been unreal, and to have it for about 3 hours to ourselves is just crazy. So peaceful as well, like there's no noise, no one's here. Perfect.
We've only been walking for like a minute and that sun is already so hot. It's already like 5:15. The sun won't set for a couple hours still, but the heat is just so intense. We stayed swimming as long as we could, but we got to make dinner and set up camp.
What do you reckon, Jess? Had a big day?
Yeah.
Ready for bed?
So tired.
We'd do it all over again. It has been a crazy day, but 100% worth it. Crazy noodle dish coming along.
We are so knackered after such a big day.
Huge day.
And then we'll get up early again tomorrow, try and beat the crowds, because tomorrow morning we're going to
Wangi Falls.
Wangi, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Wangi Falls, and it's the most popular waterfall in Litchfield. I think we're definitely going to have to go early, otherwise it is going to be packed. About 6 weeks ago there was a saltwater croc that was in there.
Yeah.
So,
they did take it away, but yeah, it's
a little bit like
definitely something
eerie,
to think about.
especially if we were the first ones there to get in the water.
No, we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. We are walking down to Wangi Falls. Not sure if there'll be anyone else here. There was no one in the car park, but you can walk from the campground, which is what we're doing, so there might be some other early risers here. Alright, we've made it. It is very beautiful. It's not really pumping too hard, but still really nice. There is one other lady here, she just jumped in. And apparently over in the back left corner, there's like a warmer plunge pool. We'll go swim over and check that out.
Now that we're not going to be the crocodile biscuits, I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah,
to
now
just
that someone
jump
else is in there, we're like, yep, let's do it.
Oh, I thought it was shallow, and I just sank.
That's cool, it's like a little rock pool on the cliff. Oh, I'm so scared. If one grabs me, you'll like fight it off, right?
Yeah, 100%. Why are you swimming on me?
Because I'm scared.
Find your own place to swim. Stop.
Because if I come near you, he'll bite your toes. What was that?
Found ourselves a nice private
Like a little hot tub.
little rock hole.
Actually really warm.
Yeah, it's easily 5 degrees warmer than the main hole.
Yeah, it must just be because the sun heats these rocks up so much during the day.
Yeah.
Especially the afternoon sun. How good is that?
Huh?
In the croc safe zone. That's what we like. Now we're just having a breakfast burrito wrap. So we got egg, bacon, hash brown cheese. So nice and so easy. So we'll have that, and then we're gonna head to, it's called Cascades. I've heard mixed reviews. So apparently, like, it's not worth it for the walk to get there. I think it's 4K's return, but it's in the sun and it's a bit rocky and sandy. But you know what? We're going to do it anyway. It's early enough that we'll kind of beat the heat for the walk. And I mean, you got to make your own opinion of whether a place is worth it or not. So we'll check it out. Not sure what's on for this afternoon, but we'll have some lunch and then. But there are a couple of places still on the list, so we'll just see what we have time for. And if not, we'll come back to Wangi Falls and have another swim here because this is a top spot. So we've just stopped on the Cascades walk. I think we've stopped at Cascade Falls. So there's just like some rock pools around here, and then there's a bit of a waterfall trickling in there, and then a few rock pools higher up as well. So we're definitely going to go for a swim in there. There's like a deeper plunge pool near the waterfall. We're in full hiking gear today. Got the whole boots and backpack going. It's not a massive walk. It's about 4Ks, but we did read that the walk is really rocky and unstable, so we just thought we'd play it safe. We also saw a snake yesterday, so we've got the backpack which has, you know, an emergency medical kit. It's got one of those PBL satellite things. I don't know, Mitch knows more about that. And of course we've got snake bandages just in case. We're just going to stop and have a bit of a swim there. There's like a deeper plunge pool, and then we'll keep going up to the upper Cascades, which is where the other rock pools are. But even if they're not worth it, even if we just get to swim here, like, it's pretty damn nice, so we'll be happy with that, and the whole walk will still be worth it. Let's do it.
This is Curtin Falls. Definitely one to tick off the list in Litchfield. Beautiful, it's got a green colour to it. You can tell why they call it Curtin Falls, because when it, in the wet season, when this would pump with water, all over here would fill up with water and make like a curtain. It'd be really cool to see that in the wet season, but in the dry season it's just as nice. You've got a nice simple little swimming hole here, and it's quite beautiful. The upper Cascades section now, so there's heaps of little like rock plunge pools along here and all the way up there. Quite a few people here actually, so we just thought we'd go for a bit of a walk as far as we can, and you know, maybe we'll find a little hidden gem or something. We have found ourselves a nice little pool just above the waterfall down there. Perfect temperature. We just wish we'd packed lunch because we are starving, but we don't want to leave.
We got a bit of shade from this tree behind us, so it's really just like the perfect little spot.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was trying to, sorry.
That was probably on camera. Ow! Slap yourself!
I think
I don't care if you got it.
Alright, you tiki burger.
Thought we might check out the top just to, I don't know, get rid of all the human traffic and see if we can find a little hole at the top. I'm doing this on my own.
The human traffic.
It's got human traffic. Pedestrians.
What else is going to be here? The wallaby traffic.
She's killing me. You're killing me. Go find your own hole over there. So we went for a quick walk all the way at the top to Cascades Falls, and there's not much up there. It's just like rock platforms where the water runs off and you can't really swim there. We've been having some problems with the battery because we got a tent swapped over, a Bunda top tent. The solar panel on the top, I took off the old tent and we're upgrading it to a bigger system. So currently we have no solar, and with both fridges running, it's sucking us dry.
Tiny little baby goanna.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh well. What are you doing?
I'm a bit scared. I better not get eaten by a croc.
You won't. I'm jumping in if there's one. Should have done that.
Yep. Just watch the croc.
Yeah, keep going.
Right, so I have a feeling that it's not necessarily just closed for swimming because there's a croc. I think the actual whole track is closed because that's not the first part that's been like a bit, you know, we kind of thought, oh, this is a bit crap for a hike, so it's not very well maintained. So definitely if the sign says closed, just don't do it because, you know, we just don't have all the information. We're not sure why it's closed actually. It looks like this is the bridge that is meant to be across that little creek that we just walked across. It looks like it's been smashed with floods, so we were thinking of turning back, and then we were like, no, we are way too hungry to go all the way back. So didn't, you know,
Nah, it didn't phase us.
wasn't too bad.
We're almost there. Just come to Walker's Creek and we are going to spend the afternoon here. Just cool off while the sun and temperature drops down, and there's not too many people here, so hopefully we find an area all to ourselves. The water definitely looks nicer than the temperature around here. Just got to site number 3. Apparently this is the best one. We haven't seen 4, 5, 6, but number 3 looks like a nice spot. Check this out.
Realise that it's actually like a 3.5k circuit, and all the campsites are along the circuit. Like we thought they would all be grouped together at the start.
Yeah,
so
at the car park we thought all the campsites were there, and then this is a track to the rivers.
And now we end up like on like a 3.5k walk in our thongs.
What a spot. We're just going to cruise here for a bit, cool down, and then we'll go continue on the walk and check out the other campsites along the creek. But I'm pretty stoked with this one. How about you?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
We'll definitely spend a few hours here.
Oh, easily. We've made it to number 7 on the camping journey. Number 6 had people in it. That's supposed to be the next best spot, 3 and 6. It was actually very beautiful. There was a little waterfall there and a nice little, I don't know, horseshoe shaped river. There was people there, so we've come the next one up, and this is just as nice. It's got a couple little waterfalls here, a nice little pool just in front of us, and heaps of shade, which is what we love. Go for another swim. I don't know, we'll go to the end of the trail and then we'll hit the road back to camp. Another successful day. We've just finished our little swim here at number 1 tent site, and had a few bush showers. Can't beat that. Yeah, don't have anything else to say. It's actually pretty good. Apart from it being hot again, and we still got about a 500 meter walk back to the car.
Yeah, but the sun's getting low now, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
But we feel nice and fresh and clean.
We actually saw another one of those water goannas, and we're starting to think that it's not a goanna.
Just like a water lizard of sorts.
Yeah, looks exactly like a baby goanna, but yeah, we'll do our research and let you know. But this is where we just finished up. Paradise.
Yeah, can't beat it. So for today, we've only really got 2 places left on our list for Litchfield. We've got Sandy Creek, which is a 4-wheel drive track to get in there. And I think there's a bit of a waterfall there, don't know how to pronounce it. And then a little bit further along the 4-wheel drive track, we've also got Surprise Creek Falls, which we've heard really good things about that one. I think it's like 2 or 3 levels of rock pools, and it just looks really beautiful. They're almost like an infinity pool kind of vibe.
We woke up this morning and the battery's on 7%, which is a bit of a shame, but...
Yeah, but Mitch had a good point. He said, what's the point of having a battery if you're not going to use it all? So
yeah, that's right.
Trying to find the silver lining in that one. I think the 4-drive track that we have to do today is, like, it's not a massive drive, but it is a bit of a drive, so hopefully that'll give us some time to charge the battery when we're driving.
Yeah.
We were thinking that this week we'd also film a video of our setup. Not sure if we'll post this before this Litchfield video or after it, so it's either already up. If it is, we'll put the link over here.
Yeah, if we know how to do that.
Yeah, we got no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, so it's probably just going to be in the description.
Yeah. If not, that'll be next week's or tomorrow's video. I don't know how frequently we'll even be posting these.
But yeah, we'll give you a tour of
we'll see how we go.
Of our setup at the moment. We're probably going to have to open the tent back up again because Jess left her phone in the bed. It's a good effort. Yeah. We're going to wrap it up here anyway for this talking session.
Call it a talking session.
It is.
So we got my phone out of the tent, put it up, got it out, and that was a while ago, and we've just realised we are 99% sure that Mitch's phone is also in the tent. So I don't know how we did it twice. Alright, we got a nice piece of barramundi that we caught earlier this morning.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding, it's from the shops. We are atrocious at fishing. We just did a bit of butter, garlic and pepper. So we're going to chuck this on the Weber and make a bit of a salad to go with it. Should be really yummy. Yum.
Oh, that's so good. And we got some fresh salad.
Yum.
Is it cooked?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
if you
dig
don't
in.
have some, I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
Yeah, alright, we're gonna dig in and then we'll probably see you on the walk.
I reckon this might be one of the nicest waterfalls in all of Litchfield.
Yeah, for sure. Check that out.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised.
The best part of a hike is definitely that moment when you see your car in the distance and you know that you're nearly done. You probably can't really tell, but that, how tall do you reckon that is?
Oh, 4.5 meters.
That is the biggest termite mound I have ever seen. Oh, I reckon it's like 5
Should
or
I get
6
the tape
meters.
measure out?
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
So Mitch is getting the tape measure out so we can see how tall it is.
Tell me when I'm at the top.
Yep.
4.4 meters. 4.3 meters.
So since we measured that termite mound, we have seen some monster termite mounds that are probably even bigger.
Yeah,
but
5 meters, I reckon.
Easily. But if we got out and measured every single one, like it'd be dark when we got to camp. We're on our way to Surprise Creek Falls. We've just been to Sandy Creek. There was a sign saying that at one of the creek crossings on the track, a snorkel is recommended. So I don't know what we're in for. Actually, we might even be coming up on it right now. So that was the creek that is snorkel recommended. It was really shallow, but it does go quite steep to get down there. So I reckon in the wet season, that would be so deep.
Fill up quick. And there'd be a bit of a current pushing you sideways as well.
Yeah, but it was actually really nice. There was heaps of pebbles on the ground.
Yeah, solid base.
We're about 2.5 k's away from Surprise Creek campground. I'm pretty sure it's just a really short walk to the falls, nothing crazy. It's already 5 o'clock, so we might even just hold off on a swim and we'll just have an early dinner and kind of hang around the campground, and then we'll get up pretty early and go for a nice morning swim tomorrow and probably hang out there a little bit more, but we'll just see how we go.
Just had a swim at Surprise Creek. It is pretty nice. The 2 little water holes. Had them all to ourselves, which was pretty cool. But yeah, we said we'd come in the morning, and as soon as we got out of the car, it was just too hot and we couldn't resist. So since all the bags were already packed, we just put our backpack on and come down here. It's only a 300-meter walk, so it was pretty quick. The holes were a bit scary, not without the sun on them to see what's down there. So
they were very dark, like the water's crystal clear, but like when you're looking at it, it just looks black.
So we're definitely coming back tomorrow morning in the sunlight. It's hitting the water, and hopefully we see a bit more, and there's a cool little rock jump there, so I might give that a go, and hopefully it's just us again, but it's, like, you can see why it's popular. Good morning. It's been another successful one with 2 flat batteries this morning, so that's a great start to the day, but nevertheless we're still smiling. The car's on and we've started to cook brekkie, so we're having some wraps. Jess is just reorganizing the fridge to try and reduce the freezer so we can turn that off, because that's just killing us at the moment. Running the car for a bit now can charge it up just enough to last us until the sun comes up, and then once we drive today it should juice it back up. We'll have some brekkie and then go for a swim.
We're back for a swim at Surprise Creek. We're at the top waterhole right now. The waterfall is only trickling. Don't know if you can even see it there. But I would imagine this would be really spectacular more in the wet season when that waterfall is pumping. And then there's a second level as well. We'll put up some shots so you can see. But yeah, it's probably not our favourite place in Litchfield. Like, it's still good and it's nice to have a swim. Nice. It's nice to swim anywhere when it's hot, but we definitely saw some really spectacular places in here which are really hard to compete with. But still really beautiful. The water is, even though it's crystal clear, it is just kind of like a black, really eerie colour, but at least because it's raised up, you know that it's croc free, because I mean crocs can't climb up waterfalls. I mean, maybe they could, but yeah, so we'll go for a bit of a swim here, then we'll have some lunch before we head out of Litchfield, and that'll pretty much be a wrap. Look, I take back what I said. Once the sun was on the waterhole, it was actually really beautiful.
Yeah, there's not too much shade once you're up there.
It's probably one of those places where it's better to go in the morning or in the afternoon, where you get a bit of sun, but not like full on, and you can still find a little bit of shade. What an amazing 3 days we just spent in Litchfield.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. So many beautiful waterholes.
Yeah, countless. You could spend weeks there if you had weeks.
Yeah, and every single one was just as good as the next one.
Darwin's very lucky to have a national park. It's got so many exciting things in it.
Yeah, that's very true. I think the entrance is only like an hour from Darwin.
Yeah.
And they're pretty close to Kakadu as well, which we obviously didn't video anything from Kakadu. Kakadu was next level as well. That is definitely probably like one of the best places we've been. Thanks for watching our first video. We hope that hope we did all right. We're just trying to share, you know, all the best things of our trip, and it's also something that we can just look back on and really remember like every single moment of it. Which will be amazing. So I think this is the part where we say, please subscribe to our channel. Drop a like, comment if you want, you know, if there's any content you want us to put out, if you want some travel tips, more about our setup, anything like that.
Even to help
let us know.
Even to help us with the videos, or what we can do better.
Give us some inspiration on what we can be posting that you actually want to see.
For sure.
Even though it's probably just our family watching, which
that's
is
right.
fine.
We'll see you at the gig.
Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day